You know, Shiren, isn't it obvi? I'm so ready for episode 107. Hey there! Welcome back to Shiren the Wanderer. My name is Doofy, and I am on floor 35 of Faith's final puzzle. I have a melting jar, which is very good, but I still have not found my one true love, my strengthening jar. I'm going to slow down this rhinodillo. Cave mammals are also showing up on this floor, as you can see. Luckily, I have a spiked shield, so they are impaling themselves. It's kind of sad, really. But if you don't have a spike meld, you can just use a knockback staff. As I recall, last week I went over life lessons 7 and 8. So this week I'm going to go over the final 2 lessons. And last week I did a little bit of a retrospective. And too pricey. Ugh. I'm going to have to throw this. Yep, it was Gaibara's jar. That potentially was a lot of money I just threw away because I stupidly named both Gaibara's jar and the venting jar too pricey. Oh, don't be like Doofy Doo, kids watching this trying to beat Faith's final puzzle. Give your jars distinct names. Otherwise, you will lose out on a lot of money. Do I really want this cursed monster scroll? This floor arrangement with the giant rooms is actually pretty good. And I'm getting to the point, I'm not there yet, so I'm not really in a rush to find a strengthening jar, but in 15 or 20 floors, once I get close to floor 60, maybe 70 especially, if I haven't found a strengthening jar by then, and I'm still alive, then I'm going to be pretty desperate, so I'm going to be making monster houses with abandon. But I don't know. I don't believe there are any really super dangerous enemies on this floor, floor 35. I think there are iron walruses, so the gray walruses that can steal things from you. So that's a little bit dangerous, but I think I can make a monster house here and I'd be okay. So I'm gonna clear out this floor. Oh. And I think, yeah, look at this room. This is like the perfect room to make a monster house in. Oh, a walrus jar. Not my one true love, but a walrus jar is very versatile. You can use a walrus jar to farm for items. If you just throw it into a wall, you'll have a bunch of confused walruses that you can kill for random items. Of course, you can steal items from a shop, as I've demonstrated previously. You can also use a walrus jar to get things from those little islands. And you can use a walrus jar just to store things if you run out of space in your inventory. So, alright, I got the monster scroll. I've got some cursed sister meat. Or actually, I think it's cursed mom meat that I have. So I can use that to get my monster scroll all ready to go. I think I'm gonna make it from here. I just feel safer in front of this longer corridor. Give me a little bit more time to react. Before I uncurse this monster scroll, I might as well check and see if this is cursed. So I can uncurse it at the same time. Nope, not cursed. Well, this will be useful in case my spiky meld gets stripped by a slime or something. I'm also a little hungry, so that's good. I'll uncurse this rice ball. And I'll get my fullness back up. So curse mom meat. It's gonna work her magic. Let me just double check, make sure I've not got anything else I need to uncurse. Nah, I just put your mom's meat in my mouth, man. That doesn't sound good. Go ahead and eat this regular rice ball. Just gotta mentally prepare myself. Alright. Worst thing that could happen on this floor, I think, is a walrus appears next to me and immediately steals my stuff. But hopefully that won't happen. Oh, yo, I made a drain house. This is a very lucky occurrence. Because I happen to have an anti-drain armband, there's nothing these drain monsters can do to me. It's actually the best monster house ever to make. Hopefully, it has a strengthening jar on it. That would be so sweet. I seem to have made all level 3 drain monsters. That is weird. Sometimes, maybe you have to be in like the second half of Faith's final puzzle. I think you might have to be on like floor 51 or higher to generate level 4 monsters in a monster house. A theme monster house? I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but it does seem odd that all of these are level 3. Alright, well that was a piece of cake. Now to collect my loot. If you're deep in Phase Final Puzzle and you really need some loot, especially a melding or strengthening jar, this is the way to do it. Find a big room on a floor without any dangerous enemies. And then make your own loot. Do it yourself. Another armband. Maybe this is a good one. Nope. I'm hoping that I don't find an armband of sight, because I don't know if I have the willpower not to use it. I told you I wouldn't use it just because it makes the run so easy. But if I get to floor like 50 or 60 and I find an armband of sight, will I stand by my word? I think I will. I don't think I'll use it. But we'll see how desperate I feel when that moment comes around. I still got 2 more runs, so I'm gonna be just fine. Is it just me, or has the loot in this monster house kind of sucked so far? Maybe this is a blank scroll or something incredibly sweet. No, a cursed wandering scroll. What are they doing? They're playing with my emotions. A little belly seed. This monster house has really sucked. I gotta be honest. I want to eat the little belly seed just because I can, even though it does nothing. Try to make my way out of this place. Oh my gosh, I'm walled in. A pitfall, eh? It is tempting just to fall down that pitfall, but I will be classy. Or step on one of these spring traps. But I'm gonna walk back to the true exit at the stairs. This episode, I'm gonna go over the final 2 of my top 10 life. Oh, Walrus, eh? I'm gonna smack him back. I think I'll just let him steal an arrow. That's what I usually do. I don't like to mess around with iron walruses, because I don't like chasing them around, even on a. All right, he didn't go for it. Oh, okay. Well, since he walked right over that arrow, walked, slid, waddled, whatever the verb is for walruses moving, he went over that arrow. Clearly it is a fake walrus, but I don't feel like testing that theory, so I'm just gonna run away. This episode I'm gonna go over the final, sleeping curse mom. I think I'll just smack her back. Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of the other monsters. I'll never get invited to all the cool iron walrus parties. This episode I'm going to go over the final 2 life lessons, and they're going to seem really trite and kind of hackneyed compared to the first 8, which remember kind of went against the grain of common life lessons. But the 9th life lesson is never give up, or don't give up. So I'm pretty far in Phase Final Puzzle. This run is going pretty well. I've got a lot of great items here. Got a melding jar. But even if I die, I am not going to give up. And even if I die 3 more times and I run out of runs, I'm still going to beat Phase Final Puzzle. I'll just play my really serious style, which I don't want to do because that will take forever. But if that's what it's going to take, that is what I'm going to do, because I don't give up. Now, that is not the same as saying just keep beating your head against a brick wall over and over. Remember, one of the earlier life lessons was learn from your failures, so you have to combine those. As long as you keep learning from your failures and you never give up, you are going to succeed because you're getting better and better and better. I'm going to tell you a secret. Every woman I've ever gone after romantically has been a little bit out of my league. Not completely out of my league, but a little smarter, a little better looking, a little classier, just better than me in every way, pretty much. And I didn't give up, and most of them weren't interested in me when I first approached them. And I'm not saying I convinced all of them, but a lot of them I convinced because I kept improving and learning from my failures. And eventually, I just wore them down. I'm like Steve Urkel. I wore them down, baby. Wait, did Steve Urkel ever wear down that woman? I don't even remember the girl he liked, the girl next door. Denise, was that her name? Laura. No, her name was Laura. So just like Urkel with Laura, I wore them down. And eventually, oh yes, victory was mine. Temporarily, of course. But yeah, just never give up. And as long as you're improving and learning, you're going to succeed. And the same thing is true in life and in Shiren the Wanderer. And I know that's kind of trite and doofy. Everyone says never give up. But it's definitely true in Shiren the Wanderer because you can get really demoralized playing Phase Final Puzzle over and over. So don't give up. As long as you feel yourself getting better, you're going to make it. I remember one run I was trapped in a corridor. I was getting hit by 2 Death Masters in the wall. And I think there was also a dragon or some monster that was doing a ton of damage to me right next to me. I had crappy items. I didn't have any healing items. I was going to die the next turn. It was a critical turn. And I just, you know, you want to just give up. You want to just say, in fact, I know people who don't play their run in Shiren the Wanderer because they know they're about to die. And it's just too traumatic. They're just like, I'm about to die and I just don't want to continue the run. I just left that save file there forever and I just don't play the game because I know I'm going to die. That's giving up. Don't give up. And of course there's an actual selection give up in Shiren the Wanderer. Don't do that either. So what did I do? I had a switching staff and I thought maybe there's a monster down this corridor. I don't know, but that's all I can do. That's my only option, literally. So I just swung the switching staff, hoping against hope that there was something down the corridor I could hit and switch with. And sure enough, there was something there, and I survived and I beat that floor. So, this guy dropped a staff. Let's see what they got. Oh, 100% carbs. You know, I just got on Atkins like 2 days ago. I swear this game is so evil. But, yeah, I survived that floor just because I didn't give up. I went through my possible options and I realized my only option is swinging the switching staff and hoping that I switch with something. I think I died like 2 or 3 floors later, so it wasn't a successful run. But, you know, I lived for a little bit longer. I didn't give up. I think earlier in this talkthrough, I leveled up a Roid Kitty and I put it to sleep and tried to run to the stairs and it woke up with double speed and was about to kill me. And I just, in desperation, used an unidentified jar, and it happened to be a hiding jar, and I survived. So, don't give up. And even if you fail, as long as you learn, eventually you will succeed. That is pretty much the most valuable lesson in Shiren the Wanderer, I think. Hide shield. I'm going to go ahead and save and quit for now. I'll save the 10th and final life lesson for next time in Shiren the Wanderer. But remember, don't give up. Don't give in, and you will survive and succeed. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Wild rogue who freed and loved a chicken in flight and survived big landmines and rotten rice balls decay. Do not go mental in your sorry plight. Grave wanderer near death, do not waste your herb of sight. Empty rooms may yet blossom with loot this day. Read your monster scrolls. And fight!
Nah, I just put your mom's meat in my mouth, man.